Hello one and all, I am Pal of Games and welcome to Duel of the Day for the 13th of January. And today I am running Artifacts, with like a cool kid on the block as they were. They're really interesting to play, they're like Crystal Beast but better in a way, I suppose I could say. And I'm really loving their playstyle. It's nice to see variation in the game. So my opponent's starting out and he's running a 3-star deck, it would seem. That's fair enough. I'm going to set up, I think, for a next turn. Big play. So if I just set a load, I should be fine. The way they play is that they want to be destroyed on the opponent's turn. Once they're destroyed, they gain loads of crazy effects. Now, the reason I played Malevolent, and you might not agree with this, but they tend to be able to play around maybe the Absorb Jar sometimes. As it turns out, it made for a great target for MST. I'm fine with that. The opponent could give me the game really easily by attacking into the Absorb Jar, just because it gains so much momentum for an artifact player. In terms of, so if you gotta be cautious of that if you're playing against them. If you see a lot of face downs and a face down defense, you can probably guess that that's what they're playing. You can obviously do a little scouting maybe with an MST, but obviously that brings a risk, and that's maybe what you want to do first before you make a play, or even just straight out take it down while it's face down, because there is ways of doing that. Now he goes into a Melius, so he's probably planning to go into either a Lone Fire or a Dandelion. He's played Dandelion, so it can't be bad. It's definitely Lone Fire. It'd be interesting to see what he goes for from that Lone Fire, because I feel he's got quite an advantage mounting up here if he's not, if he's able to take out the Absorb Jar, that is. So he's going to be going into a Spore. That's interesting. So he can make a synchro play, I suppose. Either a 4, 5, or 2, depending on how he wants to play this, or maybe he just doesn't. Be interesting. So it goes for the 2. So I imagine, formula, so he gets a bit more draw power going for himself. He could go for a 5 here, I imagine he won't though. Will he attack? That's what I'm hoping on. He needs to attack for this to go through. Now here's a big problem with how he's playing. Now that these are a thing, you shouldn't really in any substance, to be honest, set before your battle phase, because there's no reason for it. Now I'm going to be able to clean up quite nicely, because not only will I draw from that Absorb Jar, I'll also draw from the Caduceus effect. I will draw 1 each for the special summons, putting me up to 6 cards now, which is amazing for me, not so great for him. Duel is obviously having these big beefy creatures out. He obviously gained draws himself from that, the Absorb Jar, but I'm fine with that because I've gained a bigger advantage than he has. That's why sometimes it's alright to do that. He lost to Polynosis there, which is kind of essential for him, maybe. I would consider it to be. He's gone for his Radox place, that's interesting. Is there any targets he might want to bring back? Maybe the or just simply bringing it out. So he could go into a 9 or a... Yeah, I suppose 9 would make sense. Ooh, so he's DDRing, so maybe he's going for even bigger play. So bring back Gigaplant, so he could go into an 8. I'm not quite sure how this is going for him. Maybe he'll... I would imagine that's his play, maybe. Maybe into a Scrap Dragon. He does realise that Shield, this card Aegis, is actually going to stop any destruction or targeting, so it's pointless. For him, in my opinion, anyway. So I think I'm going to want to take advantage of what he's just done with a Volcasaurus play. Just to sort of ruin his day a little. So what I'm going to do is send one to take out Scrap Dragon. He apparently gets an effect, well, he doesn't really. It activates regardless. I don't know why I said that. From there, I think we can do some big damage. So we're going to do a further 1200 and attack into his tree spirit. And we won't honest, because there's no need to. Wait, things a little awkward with him for the Thunder King. I play Thunder King because it's a card what sort of is associated with anti-meta. So by playing it, it sort of brings the opponent off guard as to think, oh, I thought he was playing artifacts, but maybe not. You know, that sort of mindset, I suppose. I think if we just go crazy on this, it should go well. He's kind of really limited now to what he can use. He's got a potential of going into a Giga Plant. That's not off the table at the moment. If he uses Raid Ops as a fate, I mean, he could do that with Scrap Dragon as well. Make things even easier for him. But I think we're really in control here, to be honest. I can't see much he can do. I'm actually trying to think what he could do which would be good for him. And I can't think of anything off the top of my head which would be really beneficial. I think it's more a case of he's going to try and just stall, because I think he can't really do much other than that. And even then, that's just going to be a short-lived idea. So there's Melius, and I think I can just negate that, to be honest. I don't want that anywhere near the field. That's fine. I've sort of just stopped any momentum he thought he was going to attain from that. And I feel that I'm in a really good spot. I mean, I don't know if he can go for a Black Rose here. I think he might be able to, but that's not going to be helpful, to be honest, thinking about it. Because obviously I gain a load more momentum. He's in a really tough spot. That's the main thing I really like about this deck, is that nukes are going to be a really bad idea. Outside of Darkhold, maybe. You know, it's really tricky to play around them. Because, you know, it doesn't matter if you know about it. The first game, you know, regardless of whether you know that this is going to happen or not, you've got to sort of just let it happen, because you can't do much about it. Stardust, that's going to be good for him. I think regardless, well, I think he realised I had the honest, to be honest. He sort of gave up there, and I don't blame him. It was a good game, I feel. He put up, well, he didn't manage to do anything against me, but regardless, I think that was a good game. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Jet Jamal for the game. And other than that, leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment below what your thoughts on the artifacts are and what decks you want to see featured on Duel of the Day. And other than that, thanks for watching everyone, and goodbye.